All right. Fat Uncle break number 22. We should be live. Just adjusting my camera here a bit. There we go. A little late tonight, so I don't know how many people we'll have in, but that's all right. Hopefully we get some cool stuff. We got a few things we got to take care of before we start opening boxes. We have a mini to do. I already have that all set up right here. So we got 10 spots. We're going to random 7 times. Spot 1 will get Titans. Spot 2 gets Jags. Spot 3 gets Raiders. And spot 4 gets the Browns. So let's go ahead and get that done. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 last one. Good luck, guys. There we go. So top 4, Adam. Let's see what I do with my pen. I got to write this shit down or I forget. Adam gets the Titans. Jags will go to Matthew. Anthony picking up the Raiders and the Browns. So good one there for him. All right. Thank you, boys. That fills the break. So Adam, Matthew, Anthony. Congratulations, guys. That was picked up some pretty massive teams for cheap there. Nobody wanted to grab the big teams in this break, so that's good. All right, our second order of business, if I did this right, let's see, I can switch right to, there we go. All right, I have all 32 teams in alphabetical order. And we're going to go, we always go 7 times. So basically what we're doing on this one is I have let me grab it. I don't know how many of you are UFC fans, but we have a Frank Mir autographed UFC glove. Frank Mir was a pretty legit heavyweight in the UFC. So we're going to random this 7 times. Whatever team's on the top, whoever bought that team will get this Frank Mir glove. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right. Set. There's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. 6 times. One last one. Number 7. Number 1 is Atlanta. Let's see who took Atlanta. I do not remember off the top of my head, but whoever took Atlanta just won an autographed Frank Mir UFC glove. Let's see. Atlanta was where you at, Falcons? Hans Anderson. So me and Hans are pretty good buddies. I do not know if he's into UFC at all, but he just won an autographed Frank Mir glove. So that's pretty cool. Congrats, Hans. All right. Now let's go through a team list real quick. I'm pretty excited about this one, man. Like these black hobby boxes there's some cool shit in here. Let's see. Where's my fucking... There we go. Team list. We got Donnie Mack on the Giants. Then we got Adam on the Titans. Matthew on the Jags. Anthony's on the Raiders and Browns. The Cooper is on the Chiefs. Dave Barnes on the Bears. Adam Light on the Chargers. Dave Barnes on the Bills. Brendan Peterson on the Hawks. Dave Barnes on the Niners. Mike Haralambis on the Bucks. Barnes is also on the Skins. Dave Rosenau is on his Vikings. Hans from Hamster Card Breaks. Good guy. Anybody? I think most people in my group know who Hans is, but if you don't, go join Hamster Card Breaks. Good guy. He's on the Pats. Matthew Gallagher on the Eagles. Adam Light on the Broncos. Hans again on the Falcons. We just saw him win the glove. We got Daisy on the Packers. We got Adam on the Colts. Matthew on the Bengals. Adam on the Panthers. Barnes again on the Ravens. Carl, his first break with us, is on the Lions. Scott Strubles on the Cowgirls. Hans on the Saints. Mike Haralambis on the Steelers and Cardinals. Jimmy on his Jets. Hans on the Texans. Adam on the Dolphins. And the Cooper is on the Rams. All right. Man, nobody's coming live with me tonight, huh? Just Fat Uncle soloing it. That's all right. Let's see. Get that thing a little more straight. Let's go through the product breakdown. We already did the Frank Mir glove. We got the Score Mega boxes. We can get signatures in here, which would be cool. Then we got, we're getting 20 rookies and 11 parallels, including one number. Our ultra rares are going to be the top 100 mystery rookies and step ahead. So I'm hoping to see one of, we got 2 of these guys. I'm hoping to see one of those. Then, let's see. We do have let's see if this, yeah, it's not going to fit in there. I don't want to adjust them. But we do have a signed football. These things are really cool looking. Hopefully we get a big name. But I love memorabilia. Some people are just into cards. Some people are just into memorabilia. I love them both. So let's see if we get some. Then we have the big boy. We have our 2025 Panini Black 5 cards. So we should get some awesome stuff in there. All right. Since I'm hanging out by myself tonight, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take a couple nicotine pulls. Tonight's my Friday night. Just worked 8 days straight. I know that's nothing too crazy, but I'm old and tired, so 8 days straight is a lot for me. I am tired, but hoping to get pumped up and see some cool stuff tonight. So I think we're gonna go the 2 megas, then we're gonna go the football, then we'll go the Panini Black box. I'm dropping stuff. That's all right. Oh yeah, that's right. I dropped those earlier. I meant to pick those up. And grab them. Camera got all jacked up there. Let's go. Come on, Fat Uncle, get your crap together. There we go. All right, so Mega number 1. There she is. There's my contraption. I've heard, I have not opened one of these yet, but I have heard from some friends of mine that these packs are not the funnest to open. They're hard to open, so we'll see. There we go, a bunch of packs in here. All right. Let's get these opened up. Oh, they are really thick. That's all right. We'll get her done. We're just going to go ahead and do the whole box, get it all opened up. Like I said, it's my Friday night. I'm in no hurry. Four more to go. All right, one more pack. There we go, one mega box. Make sure my sleeves. There we go. Starting us off, we got Travion Henderson going to the Pats. I don't know if he's quite been what the Pats expected him to be, but young kid. All right, we got a Josh Connerly Jr. going to the Skins. I'm just going to soft sleeve as we go, guys, unless we get a big hit. Then, of course, I'll top load it. But then on the throwbacks, we got a DK Metcalf on the Hawks. We got a Celebration TJ Watt going to the Steelers. Oh, 2 in a row. So there you go, Steelers. 2 TJ Watt celebrations in a row. Then we got Grant Calcaterra going to the Eagles. Keenan Allen, Rashad Bateman, Rashid Shaheed, DeAndre Hopkins, Jason Taylor, Calvin Ridley Jr. Oh, it's because one's a red. There you go. You got the little red variation. Hey, it says 3 people are watching now. Somebody type. Give me some conversation here. Who's here? All right, let's keep it rolling. We got AJ Barner, Khalil Shakir, Lad McConkey. Our next rookie is Andres Borregales going to the Patriots. Luther Burden III going to the Bears. Our first ballot is Ken Houston going to the Oilers. So that'll be the Texans. Then we got our league leaders, Jamar Chase going to the Bengals. Our first red is a Caleb Williams going to the Bears. Then we got Trent Dilfer, Joe Cribbs, Jeffrey Simmons, and Cooper Kupp. I was really excited. Most of you guys know I'm a Cooper Kupp or a Seahawks fan. I was excited for Cooper Kupp to come home. He is from Washington, but the guy hasn't really done much, and I feared that. What's up, Scott? I get it, buddy. Half asleep. We're getting old, bro. 11:30 is late on a Saturday night, but I didn't want to make you guys wait anymore. I like to break it as soon as possible, so I did contemplate breaking tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow, but everybody's going to be watching football and all that good stuff. So, NASCAR. I don't know if you guys are into NASCAR, but my boy William Byron took the pole. I love that guy. Rooting for him. But of course, I'll do a summary and a recap and all that stuff. So people that didn't want to watch and they just want to see what was cool at the end, they can do it. We got George Kittle, Jordan Addison, Rashad White, Nick Westbrook, Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold. Man, guy's been impressive. I was a little hesitant. Trey Amos going to the Skins. We got Tej Johnson going to the Bucks. We got a celebration Brock Bowers going to the Raiders. And we got a sack attack Myles Garrett going to the Brownies. All right, keeping it rolling. We got Drake London on a red going to the Falcons. Xavier McKinney, Isaiah Likely, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyrone Tracy, Chase Brown, Chris Jones, Jalen Carter, Trey McBride, Tyjae Spears, and CJ Mosley. Let's get a top loader worthy card. Let's get something on a podium. All right, keeping it rolling. We got Ollie Gordon going to the Dolphins. Oh, we do got something backwards. Could that be something with Trevor Etienne going to the Panthers? Our backwards card. Oh, it's a patch. We got Brian Thomas Jr. going to the Jags. The Jags were Matthew. So picking up a Brian Thomas Jr. napkin. All right. I like that, guys. We'll go ahead and bring out a podium for that. We got to get something on a podium here. There you go, Matthew. All right, let's roll. We got a league leaders, Joey B. This guy, man, give this guy an offensive line, eh? Crazy. We got a DJ Moore on the throwbacks going to the Bears. Oh, then we got a red Antoine Wells Jr. rookie going to the G-Men. We'll keep it rolling. Got Peyton Wilson, Trey Tucker, Joey B again, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper, Denzel Ward, Nico, Stephon Gilmore. He plays for the Vikings now. I feel like this guy's always everywhere. Jatavion Sanders. Our next rookie is Trey Harris going to the Chargers. JT Tuamaloa going to the Colts. Then we got a throwback, Josh Jacobs going to the Packers. Mason Graham on I don't know what they call these, but that's going to the Browns. Then we got a red Trey Benson going to the Cardinals. Kellen Winslow, Tony Pollard, Bo Nix, George Karlaftis, Golden Tate, and Taysom Hill. There we go. Come on. There we go. Score doesn't get the most credit in the world, but it is a lot of cards, and you can get some cool stuff. Those ultra rares, we'll take them. I hope we got at least one coming in these two. I might have to go grab some more sleeves. I didn't bring out as many as I probably should have. I think the rest are stuffed in my closet. All right. I am really hungry. Probably the only thing that's going to be open, and I'm probably going to have to DoorDash unless I want to cook, which I really don't feel like cooking. I think the only thing that's going to be open is McDonald's. There we go. Ollie Gordon. All right. Let's keep it rolling. We got Brian Burns, Brock Purdy, Foye Oluokun, Russell Wilson. Our next rookie is Ty Felton going to the Vikings. Then we got Cam Scatabo going to the Giants. Trayvon Walker going to the Jags on the sack attack. Jalen Milroe going to the Hawks. We got Bijan on a red going to the Falcons. Trent Dilfer as a Chief. Austin Eckler, Devonta Smith, Andrew Van Ginkel, Antonio Gates, Mark Rippon, Bucky Irvin, Joe Green, Joe Morris, Pat Fryermuth. Our next rookie is an Ariante Irsay going to the Texans. And then we got a Caden Prather going to the Bills. Bijan red is nice. It'd be nicer if it was a rookie, but we got Jalen Milroe going to the Hawks. I think this kid's going to be good, man. I don't know what's going to happen. Sam Darnold is proven that he is an NFL quarterback, so I don't know if Milroe's going to get a chance in Seattle, but we'll see. I was probably more skeptical than any other Seahawks fan bringing Darnold in here, but man, guy's been impressive. I'll take it. We got Cam for the G-men. Go ahead and get Cam up there. I love that guy. Not a Giants fan by any means, but do love me some scat. All right, there we are. All right, we got Brian Thomas Jr. on a throwback. Then we got Andrew Van Ginkel on a celebration. Josh Jacobs on a throwback. That is a variation. So you got the last variation we had was just regular. That one's a red. See if the camera comes in. There we go. Then we got Xavier Worthy, Ken Anderson, Rich Gannon. What the hell is this guy's name? Deidre Lenore. Cameron Dicker, the kicker. Josh Downs, TJ Watt, Troy Franklin, Tyler Algier, Brian Urlacher. Our next rookie is Benjamin Morris going to the Bucks. Oh, there we go. Jackson Dart. Man, smartest decision the Giants have made in a while. Putting Jackson Dart at starting quarterback. We'll go ahead and just put Jackson up with Scat there. All right. Then we got Eric Dickerson on a first ballot going to the Rams. Anthony Richardson on a celebration. He hasn't done much of that. Geno Stone on a red going to the Bengals. Blake Corum. Shake and Bake. DJ Moore. DeAndre Swift, Josh Allen, Joshua Carty, and Amon-Ra. Go. All right. Almost through one mega. Nothing big yet, but that can always change in one card. Let's get that straightened up there. My OCD is kicking in there. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got JT. Man, this guy going to just come out and win MVP this year as a running back? He's crazy. Aeneas Williams, Devontae Adams. Our next rookie is Will Johnson going to the Cardinals. We got Dylan Sampson going to the Brownies. Celebration Drake May going to the Pats. Sack Attack Nick Benito going to the Broncos. Then we got a Jalen Royals red rookie going to the Chiefs. Justin Herbert, Robert Brazil, Tony Dorsett, J-Mo, Brian Robinson Jr., Fred Warner, Tua, Tyler Bass, Doug Williams, and EJ Speed. There's supposed to be guaranteed one number card per mega box, so unless I missed it somewhere so far, we do have one little stack left here, but should get a numbered card. All right, let's see. Here's our last little stack. We got Nick Scorton going to the Panthers. Then Elijah Badger going to the Chiefs. We got a league leaders, Jahmyr Gibbs to the Detroit. Cooper DeJean on the throwbacks going to the Eagles. There it is. That's a nice one, too. Josh Allen, 46 out of 499. What a sick-looking card. That's what I'm saying, man. Scores like, doesn't get the best rep, but that's nasty. Going to Buffalo. What I do with my team list. Who got Buffalo? That's cool. We always take numbered Josh Allen cards. Bills was Dave Barnes. So, nice card there for you, Dave. All right. Then we got Eddie Pinheiro on a red going to the Panthers. Mike Sainstrel. Michael Penix Jr., Isaiah Pacheco, Patrick Surtain, Teddy Bruschi, Theo Johnson, Alec Pierce, Khalil Mack, and Dave Casper. Not bad. Got a Brian Thomas Jr. patch, a numbered Josh Allen, which is always cool. So, and a whole shitload of cards I got to top load later. All right. I was going to do both megas. No, we still will. If there was a lot of people watching live, I might switch it up, but we're just going to get to the... I think it's me and one other person watching, so we'll just do the next mega. I thought about doing the football next, but we'll just keep it rolling. We'll do the next mega. Give us an ultra rare. Mega number 2. Give us something to get pumped about, Mega. There we go. I think we're just going to blow through this box. I won't even soft sleeve the cards that aren't like big hits. I'll do that after the stream ends. I'll be up for a while. I need a bigger desk. No doubt about that. Got 2 packs left in there. Let's fix these real quick. There we go. Oh, I do see a Mecca there. That kid. I know. I'm from Seattle. Tampa Bay played Seattle. I had no clue that a Mecca was from. So me and a lot of the guys in this group grew up in a town called Sumner, which is about 20 minutes outside of Tacoma. And that's where Emeka Okafor, or Egbuka, is from. I didn't know that. And then he absolutely torched the Seahawks when we played him. Probably the best game of his career. So cool to see a guy from where we're from, but it was probably pretty cool for him. He grew up a huge Seahawks and Mariners fan, so I would imagine, not that I ever had the talent to be in those shoes, but he probably, in his heart, wishes he played for the Seahawks, but what's the best thing other than to torch the team that you loved as a kid? Few more packs left. Like I said, we're just gonna blow through this one. If we get cool stuff, then I'll sleeve it. But all right, one more pack. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, we got Phil Maffa going to the Cowgirls. Tyleik Williams going to the Lions. We got a sack attack, Nick Bosa, also going to the Lions. Toria McMillan going to the Panthers. That's a nice one. Got to get that guy's sleeve. We'll put a sleeve on him. All right. Then we got a red Jaden Reed going to the Packers. Oh, let me get the cards down here where you guys can see them. That helps. Derwin James, Donovan McNabb, Jalen Warren, Demario Douglas, Jalen Tolbert, Marlon Humphrey, Marvin Harrison, Nick Westbrook, Stephon Diggs, Sammy D, Our next row, all right, Travis Hunter. Just on a base, but we'll take it. I don't know if it's smart having this guy play offense and defense. I don't know. I'm not an NFL but maybe just let him concentrate on offense. Let the guy play some football. Been getting a little better of late. Let's keep it rolling. We got Ja'Cory Brooks going to the Skins. Bucky Irvin on a throwback to the Skins. Nico Collins to the Texans. Mason Graham's back to the Brownies. Then we got Christian Gonzalez, K9, Greg Russo, Puka, T. Higgins, Alex Highsmith, Jahmyr Gibbs, Lamar Jackson, Drake London, and Cody Pinheiro. And keep it rolling. We got Brady Cook, quarterback for the Jets. Never even heard of that guy. Belongs with the Jets, I guess. Walter Nolan going to the Cardinals. We got a first ballot Darrell Green to the Skins. League leaders Chris Boswell going to the Steelers. Our next red is a Gervon Dexter Sr. going to the Bears. King Henry hasn't been much of a king this year. Jerome Bettis, Cortland Sutton, DeForest Buckner, Derek Stingley, Vince Young, Warren Moon, Nick Bolton, Nick Benito, and Tavondre Sweat. And this one, Isaiah Bond, who I know plays for Cleveland. I'm guessing the NFL should, maybe he was like a unsigned rookie, but I do know that Isaiah Bond plays for Cleveland. So that'll go to the Brownies. All right, then we got Xavier Watts to the Falcons. James Cook on a celebration. Dexter Lawrence on a sack attack. Our next red is a Jonnu Smith going to the Dolphins. C-Mac. Robert Spillane going to New England. Travis Etienne. Braden Fisk. TJ Hawkinson. Rashawn Gary. Alexander Madison. Bryce Young. Fran Tarkenton. Edgerrin James. Our next rookie is Armand Membo going to the Jets. And then we got a Caleb Johnson going to the Steelers. Then this card was backwards. I think it's going to be a patch. It is. It's going to be Taysom Hill on a zoned in going to the Saints. Oops. I don't know off the top of my head who took the Saints, but my instincts tell me Hans. For some reason, he seems to always take them. Saints was Hans. My instincts were correct. So there you go, Hans. Little patch card for you. Oops. Oh, man. Shit, we're going to go ahead and get another podium up here. That's a Jaguars podium. Put Taysom over there. League leaders, Brock Bowers. Throwback, Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. Our next rookie card on a red is R.J. Harvey to the Broncos. Don't think this kid was as breakout as they were hoping he would be, but he does have talent. Sometimes they just need a little bit. Mike Evans, Jerome Ford, J.K. Dobbins, Marte Mapu, Jordan Love, Raheem Mostert, Dalton Schultz, Jalen Coker, Brian Thomas Jr. Our next rookie is Khalil Mullins going to the Titans. And then we got a Will Howard. He is a quarterback, so we'll soft sleeve him up going to the Steelers. All right, next up, we got Khalil Mullins going to the Titans. On a throwback, we got Saquon going to the Eagles. Celebration is Sam Darnold going to the Vikings. League leaders on a red is Jahmyr Gibbs. We got Sharbo, Matt Ariza, Jay Jetta, T-Law, Geno Smith sucks, George Pickens, and Alvin Kamara. Trey McBride, Tajay Spears, C.J. Mosley. Our next rookie is Shamar Stewart going to the Bengals. Tyler Warren, this kid knows how to play football. I like him. It's like when the 2025 draft started, I was like, this is who I want the Seahawks to get. I like him. Going to the Colts. All right. Then we got a first ballot Steve Young going to the Niners. Amon-Ra on a celebration. Our next red is a Tank Dell going to Houston. Deshaun Watson. Jerry Jeudy. Max Crosby. JSN. Okay. On pace to break the receiving yards record this year. As a Seahawks fan, I knew he was good. I was happy we dropped, but man, is he good. Marquise Valdez-Scantling, Matthew Stafford. Then we got Nico Collins, Stephon Gilmore, Jatavion Sanders, and Jalen Carter. All right. We do have the number 1 overall pick, Cam Ward, coming out. Going to the Titans. Put him up there with Jalen. Then we got Savion Williams going to the Pack. League leaders, Kerry Joseph, 9 interceptions going to the Lions. Our throwback is Devon Achon. There's our numbered. J.J. McCarthy out of 399 going to the Vikings. Cool looking card. I don't know if J.J. McCarthy's ever going to stay healthy enough for us to see what he can really do, but Vikings are high on him. They were willing to get rid of Sam Darnold. So, let's see. All right. Then we got Aiden Hutchinson on a red. Michael Pittman. Ivan Pace. Greg Dortch, Jaden Daniels, CD, Chris Boswell. Then we got Sam Laporta, Alex Anzalone, Kamani Vidal, DJ Giddens going to the Colts, Marion Hampton going to the Chargers. Soft sleeve on him. Got injured. It's always unfortunate, but all right. Celebration. We got Saquon. Sack attack. Leonard Williams. Man, this guy's a beast. I think he's the best defensive tackle in the league. doesn't get much credit up here in Seattle, but what a man. Donovan Jackson going to the Vikes. On the red, we got Robert Mathis, Justin Simmons, Breece Hall, Tank Bigsby, Anthony Munoz, David Montgomery, Jamie Sherwood, Tyler Boyd, Joe Milton, CJ, Emeka Buka going to Tampa. I really like that. I do have to go. I got to go grab some more. Do I have any more in here? I don't know why I didn't grab one more pack than one pack of soft sleeves, but let me go grab one real quick. Especially we got the Black Hobby coming up. I can't have no soft sleeves. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Kick the camera again. There we go. We'll get a Mecca and a sleeve. Get in there, Mecca. Right, then we got Woody Marks going to the Texans. That's another nice one. They're ready to give this kid the ball. Last little stack of this mega. We got Tua on a throwback. Jackson Dart. There we go. Donnie picking up a couple Jackson Darts. Nothing big yet, but better than getting skunked. We got DK Metcalf on a red going to the Steelers. Then Trey Benson, Bijan, DK on a base, Jaden Reed, Debo, David Njoku, Jared Goff, Jonnu Smith, Aiden Hutchinson, and Roquan. So unfortunately, no ultra rares or anything in that box, guys. Sorry about that. Thought 2 boxes, all these cards. I sacked Taysom Hill over here. Thought we'd get something awesome. I mean, numbered J.J. McCarthy, numbered Josh Allen, not bad. But definitely not what we're hoping for. Saw a couple of the big rookies come out. But we do have the black box. We're going to see something awesome in there. But before the black box, we have an autographed football. And I'm going to pull the camera back a little bit for this. Right there she is. See if you guys can see it there. Signed football. Ah, bless me. All right. Let's see. Got the tab there. Pulling it off. Good luck. Ooh, that side don't want to open. Let's go that way. And it is going to be. Here we go. It is an Indianapolis Colt. Looks like his first name starts with a W, and he's number 75. So our football will go to the Colts. Let's see. Oh, it's going to have it on there. There we go. Colts, established date, 1953. Dude, that's a cool fucking football. They usually don't have all that stuff on there. Dude, look at it. That's awesome. NFL champions, 58, 59, 68, and 70. Got the Super Bowl logo. Dude, that's cool. Usually doesn't have all that stuff. Let's see. Knocking over podiums again. Like you guys hear me complain about all the time. I need a bigger desk. So let's see. Number 75. That's got to be an offensive lineman, right? Where's even the... I don't even see a certification on this thing. Sorry to take it off camera, but I'm looking. There's got to be a certification on here. Oh, there it is. All right. Yep, I was blind. Right above the Colts there. So let's see. See if my camera will pick up that QR code. Let's see. Let's get that on there. Go, got it. Got it. It is Will Fries. I can definitely say I have no idea who Will Fries is. Let's look him up. Will Fries. He was a guard. Oh, he was only 27, so he must play for the Colts now. Oh, he plays for the Vikings now. Played college football for Penn State. He was drafted by the Colts in the 7th round. So, not a great hit, guys. I'm sorry. Ferrari suffered a season-ending leg injury in Week 5 against the Jaguars while playing for his former. He required surgery, and the rehab from it resulted in Fry's missing both minicamp and OTAs. But he is now gearing up for a full-scale return to the field. All right. Well, Wikipedia, he was a 7th-round pick, spent his first 4 years with the Colts, and he became a hidden gem. So I don't know, maybe a Colts fan. Let me see who got the Colts. Colts were Adam Light. So Adam Light, you got yourself a whatever this guy's name was. But bro, even like that stuff, all that on the football, that's really cool. It's the first one of those I've opened where I've seen all that. So that's really awesome. Congratulations, Adam. All right, guys, we need something fucking awesome, don't we? This black box is like going to give us something incredible. That's what we need right now. It's going to give us, there she is. Look at this set. That thing cost me $500. Look at that thing. There's got to be something awesome in here. Let's go. Got to be something cool. There's a pack. Man, that's awesome. I get excited even holding that. All right, let's grab a couple cards here. We'll just use a couple base cards. I'm going to try not to spoil anything here. I haven't become the greatest at all this sleight of hand stuff yet. All right. Don't want to spoil. There we go. We're going to have to slide this guy on top. There we go. All right, good luck, everybody. There's some massive cards in these boxes, so let's hope we got one. Want to look at the thickness of these and see. We got a medium thickie, and we got a super thickie. And then the top and the bottom are pretty thin. So I think we're going to start from the top. There's our first one. It is Devin Neal, rookie card. Is that a Saint? That is a Saint. So a Devin Neal rookie. I'm guessing that's just a base card going to the Saints. All right. Then, like I said, I was looking at the thickness. Then our bottom two cards are the next two slimmest. So I think we're going to go from there. Our first one is going to be, 34 out of 50. A'Shawn Robinson going to the Panthers. 34 out of 50. It's a nice pickup there for the Panthers. Panthers were Adam Light as well. So Adam picking up another nice card. let's see. Let's grab. All right, there you go, Adam. All right, then the bottom card was the next thinnest. Let's go. It is going to be Dak Prescott, 13 out of 50. I do not like Dak Prescott, but that's a nice hit for Scott Struble and the Cowgirls. Guy can sling a football. 13 out of 50, Scott. That's nice, bro. All right, what do we got left? The middle one is the thinnest. So I think we're going to go with that guy. It is an autograph. 147 out of 199. Terrence Ferguson going to the Rams. The Rams were Matthew Cooper. So Matthew Cooper picking up the Terrence Ferguson auto out of 199. All right. We need something huge, Panini. We need something huge. Oh, what card should we do? They're both about the same thickness. Let's just go with the top one. Good luck, guys. Something big. Something big. Dude, it's something big. Oh, no auto on it. But a double color patch, Tyler Warren. Colts killing it. 67 out of 199 on a futuristic. Going to the Colts. I believe that was Adam Light, right? I remember. Colts. Yes, Adam Light. Nice, Adam. This last card's got to be a monster, please. We need a monster in this last card. Here we go, guys. Last card. Be a big one. Be a big one. It is Colston Loveland, 148 out of 199 on the silver ink triple color patch going to Chicago. The guy hasn't been as good as everyone expected him to be, but that is a big card. Chicago. Who got the Bears? That's Dave Barnes. That is a big card. Triple color patch, silver ink out of 199. All right, boys and girls. Sorry there wasn't anything like absolutely incredible. That's how it goes sometimes. But I appreciate y'all jumping. I mean, that's a cool looking card. Triple color patch out of 199 with the silver ink. That's cool. Appreciate y'all. For the couple people that I know were lurking in there watching. Thanks for jumping in with me. I think we're doing baseball next, which isn't everybody's favorite, but I got to break some baseball because I love that game. So jump in. We'll do something cool. Love you guys. Happy Sunday. Hope your fantasy teams do well. My Seahawks are on a bye, so I'm bored. But let's go. Have a great night.